The Hidden Symphony, Angel Numbers, and the Language of the Universe. Have you ever noticed a number that seems to follow you as though it had a life of its own? Perhaps it's 1111 glowing on your phone just as a pivotal thought crosses your mind. Maybe it's 444 on a receipt during a day of tough decisions. Or 222 etched onto a license plate as you consider the next step in your journey. Coincidence or something more? Welcome to the mystical world of angel numbers, where mathematics and metaphysics intertwine and the ordinary becomes extraordinary. These numbers, appearing in patterns and synchronicities, invite us to consider the possibility that the universe is communicating with us in its own subtle, elegant language. In this journey, we'll unravel the hidden meanings behind angel numbers, exploring their connection to ancient wisdom, the phenomenon of synchronicity, and their deeply personal resonance. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, this story will invite you to pause, look closer, and wonder. What might the universe be trying to tell you? Let's begin. The ancient wisdom of numbers. Long before modern science dissected the world into data and equations, ancient civilizations revered numbers as sacred, believing they were more than tools for counting. They were the foundation of existence itself. Numbers were seen as a universal language, revealing the secrets of the cosmos to those who knew how to listen. The Sumerians, Babylonians, and Egyptians encoded their understanding of the world into numerical systems. These early mathematicians observed the heavens and mapped celestial cycles, linking them to the rhythms of earthly life. Numbers weren't just practical tools. They were symbols of divine order, connecting the tangible and the transcendent. No one explored this connection more deeply than the ancient Greeks. Pythagoras, the father of mathematics, was convinced that numbers governed the universe. For him, mathematics wasn't merely the study of quantities and shapes. It was a philosophy, a pathway to truth, and a means of glimpsing the eternal. He believed each number carried a unique vibration. The number 1 represented unity and creation. 2 symbolized duality, and 3 embodied harmony, a synthesis of opposites. Numbers, in his view, didn't just describe the world, they were the world. Centuries later, this reverence for numbers evolved into the esoteric study of numerology. Practitioners of numerology viewed numbers as energetic signatures, each with a specific vibration and meaning. 0 represented infinite potential, a blank canvas from which anything could emerge. 9 signified completion, the end of a journey and the wisdom gained along the way. Over time, angel numbers emerged from this tradition, combining the ancient belief in numerical mysticism with the modern search for meaning amid life's chaos. Today, angel numbers appear as sequences like 111, 222, or 555, catching our attention in the most ordinary places, on clocks, receipts, phone numbers, or even street signs. These sequences aren't tied to astrology or life path calculations. They arise spontaneously, offering what some believe are messages from the divine. They appear when we need them most, during moments of uncertainty, transition, or introspection. They whisper to us in the language of the universe, saying, "Pay attention. There's more here than meets the eye." Synchronicity, the cosmic wink. To understand angel numbers, we must first delve into the concept of synchronicity, coined by the psychologist Carl Jung. Synchronicity describes meaningful coincidences that seem too perfectly timed to be random. These moments often feel charged with significance, as though the universe itself has conspired to deliver a message. Angel numbers are among the most compelling examples of synchronicity. They show up unexpectedly, yet persistently, often at pivotal junctures in our lives. Imagine this. You're wrestling with a tough decision. Perhaps you're considering a career change or grappling with a difficult relationship. As you sit in quiet contemplation, your eyes drift to the clock. It's 5:55. Hours later, the same number appears on a license plate as you walk to your car. Days later, it's on a receipt at your favorite cafe. Is it merely coincidence? Or is the universe nudging you toward the courage to embrace change? Jung believed that synchronicity wasn't chance, but evidence of an underlying connection between the psyche and the cosmos. He suggested that events like these hint at a grander, unseen order, a pattern we can only glimpse when we step back and look at the bigger picture. Angel numbers in this context are like breadcrumbs along a trail, guiding us toward deeper understanding and alignment. Consider the story of a woman who kept seeing 444. At first, she dismissed it as a quirk of perception, but the number appeared again and again, on receipts, addresses, even the pages of a novel she happened to open. Shortly after, she received unexpected news that she'd inherited a family property, a place filled with memories of love and stability. The number 444, symbolizing foundation and protection, had been preparing her for this life-changing moment. Synchronicity isn't just a curiosity, it's an invitation. It asks us to trust the subtle, unseen threads that weave through our lives, connecting even the smallest details to a grander tapestry. Angel numbers are the cosmic winks reminding us that we're never truly alone. Decoding the messages, the meanings of angel numbers. Each angel number carries its own energy, a vibrational signature that reflects the message being sent. These numbers often repeat in 3s or 4s, amplifying their power. Let's delve into their meanings. 000, the cosmic egg. 0, the number of wholeness and infinite potential, represents the starting point of a journey. When you see 000, it's an invitation to embrace new beginnings and recognize that everything is interconnected. It's a call to explore your spiritual awareness, to meditate, and to listen to the whispers of intuition. 111, a new beginning. Seeing 111 is like a green light from the universe. It signifies alignment with your purpose, a moment to set intentions and plant the seeds for future growth. It's the universe's way of saying, you're on the right track. Keep moving forward with confidence. 222. Harmony and balance. The number 222 speaks of partnerships, relationships, and duality. It appears when you're seeking or need to cultivate balance in your life. Perhaps you've been focused too much on work, neglecting personal connections, or maybe you're on the brink of a meaningful collaboration. 222 is a reminder that harmony is essential for growth. 333. Creativity and guidance. The number 3 is considered sacred, symbolizing the union of mind, body, and spirit. When repeated, 333 carries a message of divine guidance and creativity. It encourages you to trust your intuition and lean into your unique talents. It's also a sign that spiritual forces, guardian angels, ancestors, or your higher self, are nearby, cheering you on. 444. Stability and protection. Known as the angelic reassurance number, 444 appears during times of uncertainty. It's a sign that you are protected, grounded, and surrounded by spiritual support. The number 4 is tied to stability and the foundations of life, such as home, family, and career. When you see 444, it's a cosmic reminder to trust the process and stay the course. 555. Transformation and change. Change is inevitable, but it's rarely easy. The number 555 heralds a period of transformation, encouraging you to embrace new opportunities and release what no longer serves you. It's a bold, electrifying number, urging you to take risks and step into your power. 666, reflection and realignment. Despite its misunderstood reputation, 666 is not a number of doom. It's a call to look inward. It appears when you've been overly focused on external validation or distractions. 666 invites you to realign with your inner truth, reminding you that the answers you seek are already within you. 777, spiritual growth. 7 is often called the most mystical number, associated with introspection and enlightenment. Seeing 777 is a sign that you are on a spiritual path, guided by divine forces. It's an invitation to deepen your connection with the universe perhaps through study, meditation, or acts of kindness. 888, abundance and flow. The number 8 symbolizes infinity and abundance. When it repeats as 888, it's a sign that financial or spiritual prosperity is within reach. It reminds you to stay aligned with your values and trust the cyclical nature of life. What you give will return to you in kind. 999, completion and renewal. The final single-digit number, 9, represents the end of a cycle. When it appears as 999, it signals closure, a time to let go of the past and prepare for a fresh start. It's a number of wisdom, urging you to reflect on the lessons you've learned. The personal connection. What makes angel numbers so compelling is their deeply personal nature. Unlike horoscopes or tarot readings, which offer generalized guidance, angel numbers feel tailor-made. They show up in ways that demand our attention, often when we're least expecting them. Their meaning isn't static. It's shaped by our unique circumstances, emotions, and intentions. Imagine Marco, an artist struggling to reignite his creative spark. One morning, he notices the number 333 on a coffee shop receipt. Later that day, he sees the same number on a building address while wandering aimlessly through the city. That evening, he stumbles upon a video about a creative workshop, and its timestamp reads 333. Intrigued, Marco signs up for the workshop, where he meets a mentor who transforms his artistic journey. For Marco, 333 wasn't just a number. It was a catalyst, a spark of divine guidance tailored to his specific need. The beauty of angel numbers lies in their adaptability. For one person, 111 might signify the beginning of a new career. For another, it could encourage a fresh start in their personal life. Angel numbers meet us where we are, reflecting our inner struggles, aspirations, and questions. Many people find it helpful to keep a journal of angel numbers, noting when and where they appear and what they were feeling in those moments. Over time, patterns emerge, revealing themes that resonate with their lives. Perhaps you notice 555 during times of upheaval, signaling transformation, or 222 when harmony and balance are needed. These patterns are like a conversation with the universe, one that grows clearer the more you engage with it. Are angel numbers real? Skeptics might dismiss angel numbers as coincidences, products of selective attention, or a phenomenon known as the frequency illusion. This cognitive bias explains why we notice something more often once it's been brought to our attention. You learn a new word, and suddenly it's everywhere. You start seeing 1111, and your brain begins actively seeking it out. But can everything be explained away so easily? Consider the sheer timing of angel numbers, the way they appear during moments of doubt, decision, or introspection. Their profound emotional impact suggests they may be more than random patterns. Even science leaves room for mystery. Physicists studying quantum mechanics have observed that the universe operates on probabilities, not certainties, leaving space for the unexpected and the unexplainable. Jung's theory of synchronicity hints at an underlying order, where the mind and the external world are deeply interconnected. Angel numbers might be one expression of this mysterious relationship. Ultimately, whether angel numbers are real depends on how you define reality. For some, they're divine messages, proof that unseen forces are watching over us. For others, they're reflections of the subconscious mind, a way to access inner wisdom. Perhaps their true power lies in the meaning we assign to them, the way they provoke thought, inspire action, and spark a sense of wonder. A call to pay attention. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to overlook the subtle, magical details that surround us. Angel numbers are reminders to slow down, to notice the patterns unfolding in the fabric of our existence. They ask us to become curious, to see the sacred in the everyday. The next time you catch a glimpse of 1111 or notice 222 on a receipt, pause. What's happening in your life at that moment? What thoughts are on your mind? Angel numbers often reflect our deepest questions, offering guidance not through direct answers, but through presence and awareness. Think of the universe as a musician, composing a silent symphony of signs and synchronicities. Angel numbers are the notes that catch your ear, inviting you to listen more closely. They remind us that life isn't random. It's a dance of meaning, connection, and infinite possibility. So the question isn't whether the numbers are speaking. The question is, are you listening? Share your thoughts or experiences with angel numbers in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an adventure with us.